Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a whole bunch of Boxycharm spoilers to talk about for the month of December. We're talking about the choices for base and premium, some Luxe spoilers, and a whole bunch of information on a bunch of products coming to Boxycharm. In addition, I'm actually familiar with most of the products coming this month, so I'll be able to give you an in-depth review on most of these products to help you make your choices. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe because I upload every other day and that'll be the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. So if you want to jump into all of the December spoilers we currently have with me, stay tuned. Alright, so I'm going to start with the choice items and then I'm going to get into the spoilers, starting with the base box. So there are two options for the base box, and I'm not thrilled with the choice items. The first is from Real Her. It is the Dream So Big eyeshadow palette. The colors look stunning, but I've gotten Real Her palettes in the past a very long time ago, and this does kind of feel like a little bit of a step back for Boxycharm, especially because it is a $28 value going up against the Algenist Triple Algae Eye Renewing Balm, which is a $68 value, and it is an amazing eye cream. I am such a huge fan of it. I have used it myself. I have raved about it on my channel before. I actually got my friend Elizabeth hooked on it, so it is an amazing product, and these two products, I don't believe, should be in a line together. I don't think they're even equitable. I think the Real Her palette is one of those, like, fourth or fifth items that's in there that you're like, oh, and that's in there, cool. But that Algenist is a really strong product. So the fact that they are up next to each other, to me, doesn't really make too much sense, but I'm really hoping that I get my hands on the eye balm because I haven't had it in over a year and I would love to be using it again. Next, there are two premium choices. The first is between the Bite Beauty Changemaker Supercharged Micellar Foundation. It comes in 32 shades for a $44 value. I have never personally worn this, but I have heard amazing, amazing reviews from everybody who has used it. I mean, it is one of those foundations that people who love it and refuse to use anything else. So that is probably the item I would be most likely to want. But the Elemis Superfood Matcha Eye Dew is also a great product. I have used it and I liked it. It's not my favorite eye cream, and it's probably, I wouldn't be upset if I got it, but I would be much more interested in trying the Bite foundation, especially because I'm told you can sheer it out really well. It is nice and hydrating, and it really looks beautiful on the skin. You know me, complexion is like my favorite category of makeup, so I would love the foundation. And the second choice item is, again, between a makeup and a skincare product. Now, the last time they did that, I didn't love it, and the fact that for November, the choices were like makeup against makeup, skincare against skincare, so that every box had a little bit of both is awesome. This tells me that you could get two makeup products or two skincare products or one of each, and so many people want one or the other. I know there are tons of subscribers who really just want skincare and so many who really just want makeup. So I think when they do all of the makeup together and all the skincare together, it's a little bit better. That being said, the two items are the Kenya Ontiveros Beauty Glow and Go Kit. It seems to have some eyeshadows as well as highlighters, blushes, and a bronzer. Definitely looks like it's going to be a little bit more catered towards the light to light medium skin tones, but they do look like tones that would make really pretty eyeshadows for anybody. I think it looks very pretty, but the Fig Renewal Oil from Biro is probably what I'd be more interested in. I have been very happy with every Biro product we've received. I have yet to be disappointed. So I would probably pick the Biro, plus the Biro is a $72 value over the $48 value for the palette. I know so many people really want makeup, 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 but looking between the two, I definitely think I would be more interested in the oil. And now something I do want to say, because this came up a lot in my video where we were talking about the prices of the boxes. The prices did go up. So the base box is still $25, but the premium box is now lifted from $35 to $39 a month. So obviously, no matter what product you get in those lines, you're going to get your money's worth if it's a product you like. But I do want to say, take every review I give you with a grain of salt. My skin is normal leaning oily, so a lot of times there are products in skincare that I don't really like. There are products that may not work for me. And we get eyeshadow palettes, I feel like every single month we're always getting product like that. So when I see a Real Her eyeshadow palette or this brand that I'm not familiar with, I'm not super excited about it, especially when the Bite Beauty and the Biro are brands that I've really played with in the past. I know I like products from those brands, so I'm just a little bit more excited for them. And I don't see the strength of that Real Her palette as a choice item. I feel like they could have done better. Now jumping into the Boxycharm BOXYLUXE spoilers. And I do want to say one thing, and I keep saying this in every BOXYLUXE video or every BOXYLUXE spoiler video, BOXYLUXE is Boxycharm Deluxe, not Boxycharm Luxury. So while the two items that have been teased are on the luxe side, do remember that it's not about being like gold packaging and bougie products and super, super high end. Yes, obviously you're going to get a higher value out of the products in the BOXYLUXE box, but it's meant to be a deluxe box, as in bigger than the base box, not a Boxycharm luxury box. Obviously, we want high-end products and luxury products in all three boxes. So to think of the BOXYLUXE as a luxury box, I think is doing a disservice. We really should be changing that verbiage and really talking about it as a deluxe box. Now that I've had my soapbox moment, jumping into the two BOXYLUXE deluxe box spoilers. First, we have the Vitamin C Intensive Face Cream from Kat Berkey. This is not a brand I'm familiar with, so obviously it's something I'd be interested in trying. I love skincare. It's, again, complexion and skin are my favorite categories of makeup and skincare, so I would love to get my hands on this to try. So even though I don't have a lot of experience with the brand, I'm very excited to try it. Now, BOXYLUXE doesn't do choice in the same way the other boxes do, so right now we're just kind of hoping that all charmers do get it. The other item is from Ofra Cosmetics, and I have gotten Ofra so many times. I own so much Ofra. This is their On the Glow Highlight and Bronzing Palette. It has an entire assortment of bronzers and shades that you can even use to contour, shades you can use to highlight, things you can swirl together and layer on top of each other. Their powders are such amazing formulas, and I am absolutely thrilled that we're getting this. They're also super easy to depot. My kit for freelance when I do bridal makeup is mostly Ofra because their products are so easy to depot and they are so beautiful on the skin that I am really excited to get my hands on this. This might be the product of everything else I've spoken about in this video that I am the most excited for. Now, I do want to also remind you again, these are all my opinions and take it for what it is. This might not be a product that's super exciting to you. You may be like, I don't need more bronzers. I have the highlights I like. And that's, again, your prerogative to have as your opinion. Just like I'm sure there are going to be plenty of people who are excited for the Real Her palette. If you are excited, be excited. Do not let me shit on your dreams. Love the product if you're going to love it. But my opinion is mine and mine alone. So I'm just a little bit hesitant to be excited about something like that. Again, I don't want to like rain on Real Her. We've gotten lip liners and lipsticks from them in the past that I really liked. We've gotten palettes that were pretty good, but they were just pretty good. And it's not something that I would really, it would not be for me a choice item, if that makes sense. It would be an item I wouldn't be mad if it came in a box. And based on the colors in there, I would be happy to try. And if I get it, obviously I'm going to open it and do tutorials with you all and show you how I would get a look out of the palette. And looking at the colors, there's a lot of different looks I can get out of it. However, it's just not a product. When you think choice, you want to walk in, look at the items and be like, oh my God, I can't pick which one I want to take. And in this instance, the choices were really, really easy. And I have no regrets and no remorse. And if I get the items that I'm choosing, keep in mind my boxes are sent to me so I don't actually get to choose. But I'll review whatever comes. But I'm hoping not to get the Real Her palette or that Kenya Ontiveros Beauty Glow and Go kit. They're just not really something that appeal to me, and if I can get that Ofra bronzing palette, that will be enough powder products for the month that I'd be happy to go with the oil, the moisturizer, and the foundation. So if you have any differences of opinion or you agree with me or any of that, please leave them down below. I would love to hear all of your input. I love hearing what you all have to say as far as the spoilers. Are you excited for them? Are you not? Let me know down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!